About to get out of here. I had to go in the kitchen real quick. To clean all my salt and pepper shakers. See, I don't know how shit get broke that I ain't touching to break. Now, this is on here. Can you see these right here? It started with this. I came home and noticed that this had scratches in it. How does a salt and pepper shaker get scratches like this on top? First of all. And I made a video about it when I noticed it. Somebody put scratches in it for some reason. These people, I swear to God, it's like if I scratch something somewhere, you know what they did it for? It's the scratch off. The scratch off. And let me tell you what I think is happening. Because salt bloats you. It makes you retain water. I think they put scratches on here. So if they in a store, they going to feel bloating if they in a store with some winning scratch off. That's what I think. But you're not going to do it anymore. You're going to feel my foot up your ass. That's what you're going to feel because I done found it. That's what you're going to feel now. You're going to feel a foot up your ass. That's what you're about to feel. Like you've been making me feel shit, that's what you're going to feel. You coming in here scratching up shit that I bought. Now it's time for me to replace these because then they got discolored and all that. But that's what they doing. That's what they even put a scratch on the goddamn car over the driver's door. I ain't got no rings on my finger. Ain't nothing I ever put on top of their car, scratch their goddamn car like they did. They got a scratch in the doorway over the car. Over the driver's area. How'd that happen? How'd that happen? Because they trying to win scratch-offs. And they would come in here and damage and scratch shit on purpose. If I scratch something somewhere, they come in here scratching or messing up something of mine. It started with this table. Scratches right here on this damn table, and I showed y'all. Now they on the salt and pepper shaker. Now look what happened on the inside. See that? See how it's cracked? See it's cracked? Now how does a salt and pepper shaker get cracked? How did it get cracked? Tell me. How did it get cracked? That's cracked. That's cracked. That's cracked. How did it get cracked? Ain't cracked up here. How'd it get cracked? I don't feel safe in here. I don't sleep in here without no chair beside the door. You don't believe me? Look. Every night, that's how I'm in here. I don't feel safe in here. I don't feel safe nowhere without nothing upside the door. Because that's what these people do. They sneak in the apartment. They try to come in while you sleep. Do something so you go into a deep sleep so they can come in. Don't play that shit. They've been coming in this apartment. You know why I got that shit on the floor right there? Because they still dirtying up the rug right there. Yeah. And that's just something I do to startle their ass when they open the door and they see that on the floor because they don't know what it is. And if you step on it, you don't know what it is. You don't know what's under it if you step on it. So that means you got to open the door wide and jump in here because you don't know what's under it. You don't know what I got on it. It may be something that if you step on it, you're going to leave tracks somewhere that I can only see. It can follow you to where you at. You don't know. You don't know what's on it. You just see a shawl on the floor. It could be something on it that you step in, and I got something special to where I can see your footsteps to follow back the way you came from, and to find out who been coming in my apartment. You don't know what that is. Some MacGyver shit I like to do. I like they be fucking with me. You come in here and fucking with me, so I put that down there. You don't know what's in there. Now, you done lifted it up, probably touched it and everything. You don't know what's on it. They don't know how I'm getting out of here. They don't know if I'm opening the door, jumping past that. Because I don't want to touch it. Told you. You coming in my apartment. I don't give a damn if I am in eviction status. I ain't out of here yet. You been coming in my apartment. This is how I got to live. You got to go buy shit to make sure they ain't coming in your apartment. You got to get gadgets and shit put on the door. Because these motherfuckers slipping rods and hangers up under the door and all that shit and trying to come and got keys. They don't need to slip no rod. They got keys. How'd they get the keys? I think that day that I left the key in the door and came in here and forgot when I brought them groceries in here back when my money was right and I could buy groceries. I came home with some groceries and I let the door close and forgot the key was in the door. Went to sleep. Got woken up because I told you the neighbor knocked on the door and was pointing down at the keys because she had walked past and I opened the door and didn't see nobody. I'm like, hello, hello. And she pointed to the keys. I left the key in the door all night. I wonder if somebody came by, made a copy of the key on this floor and been coming to my apartment because it's some young people keep coming around me, keep talking about they got to get in there. And they keep talking about, and they be shaking their keys. Is these young people coming in here? Who coming in here? See that? Could be something on it. You don't know. I could have something rigged to the door when I leave out of here. You open the door, it fall on you. You don't know. I can have something sitting at the door. That's how I find out who been coming in here. Because they're going to talk about it. It's going to startle the hell out of them. They're going to go back and start talking to whoever told them to come in. Man, you almost got me killed. Yeah. Because you was coming to somebody's apartment. When I'm in here and my stuff is in here, I can leave my stuff sitting however the fuck I want. You ain't got no business coming in here, doing that shit, coming in here illegally. Now, if you come in here and you see something, hey, you did it. You ain't end up in there gonna ask you why you coming in here. As if you still standing to tell it. Told you I don't play. I don't sleep in here without nothing up on that door. Nothing. While I'm here, they not getting in here. They only get in here when I leave. That's it. That's when they have they running the place when I leave. Because they cowards. Because they won't be in here when I'm in here. They won't be in here when I'm in here. And then they think they be funny when they be doing them inspections. And then they walk in here when I'm sitting in here. Oh, no, now you showing me you in here when I'm in here. Yeah. I know somebody here got a key. Keep coming in the apartment. You don't know what that is you stepping on. If you moved it when you came in here and opened the door and you took your hand and tried to touch it and all that shit, you better stay out of people's places. You know, because people, by right, have the right to do whatever they need to protect their dwelling. They make it a safe place to try to catch whoever the individual is coming in there. Now watch when I go out here. There's going to be some people playing games about me touching shit and all that. Yeah, because I know, because you watching these videos. Watch. I'm telling you. If you're in Detroit and you ever see me, just watch. Look who looking at me. Watch what they doing around me. They own my social media. Watch what they be saying in the fucking comments. Watch. These people is trying to destroy me through finances. And I don't know why. And I have absolutely no way to destroy their ass back. Or do I? You cracked the top. Nigga, you ain't gonna win no scratch off on me. I'm gonna find some voodoo hoodoo. I ain't into that shit. But hell, if it'll work to get rid of you, shit. Drop some hair in here so I can make a doll. Put some pins in it. Shit. I want to see if I can make some shit work. Shit, you think I got some mystical powers and shit? Let me make one of them little broomstick looking dolls with your DNA and shit. See what I can do to your ass. Since you want to put a device on my ass, got everybody knowing what the fuck about what I'm doing and shit. Hell. Well, I need to have the same opportunity to do this goddamn shit back to your motherfucking ass too. Be careful. Coming to people's shit. And you don't belong in here.